beaming. I've been grinding lately, it's my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached.
With my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, at the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, behind you gon' act.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. And we are underway in Buffalo. Andre Roberts now to return it. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They can't hang with us. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. They gonna need some therapy after this.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Reddick in on the
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
A 3-yard pickup.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
48's the mic.
This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
That's good.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The ball carrier.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
48 right now. Let's go. No gain on this defense. No gain.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Josh Allen.
Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
2nd and 10. At the
so after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Murray a give. This is Drake. And able to get this one out just shy of the
Kenyon
25
Drake,
at the
the ball
24.
carrier.
A gain
Jordan
of
Poyer on the
13. It's a
tackle.
first down.
A gain of
Well, if they
13
can execute the
yards.
run-pass option
And
like
the
that, it puts the
Cardinal
defense in a
first down.
really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number one.
Forced out to his left. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Check 43. Check. Crunch.
Now Drake. And nothing doing. He's
Kenyon
immediately
Drake
taken
on
down
the
at the
carry.
line of scrimmage.
Tremaine Edmonds
Tremaine
on the
Edmonds
tackle.
there to bring him down.
No gain on the
A
play.
quick observation,
Second
Brandon, because
and
early
10.
on in this game, I'm
At the
seeing linebackers putting their
45-yard
noses
line.
close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Murray's pass.
And he'll be brought down at the
Complete to Kenyon
45-yard
Drake.
line.
A gain of 10.
The last catch
Brings up
nearly
third
got him a
and
first, but it
inches.
did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Kenyon Drake,
Well, partner,
the ball
what do you
carrier.
think? Might have been 4-down
Tremaine
territory if they
Edmonds
didn't
on
pick
the
it up,
tackle.
but
Yeah, it's a moot
gain on
point
the
now. I
play.
was curious, so if they didn't
First
get it there,
down,
would they have gone for
Arizona.
it? I guess we'll never know.
yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up
Murray's
to be
pass.
incomplete.
Intended
And
for
partner, to me,
Christian
that
Kirk.
one was all about
Incomplete.
timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass
leads to
interference
second
call.
and
If he's
10.
too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Murray
Good
on
coverage
the keeper.
downfield led to him taking off,
A
picking
gain of
up the
13
first down on a
yards.
13-yard
First
run.
down, Cardinals.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Wide, get wide.
Running for the shotgun with Drake. And they'll have it in the red zone
Kenyon
before he
Drake on the
crosses
carry.
over out of bounds. Back-to-back
A gain
nice
of
gains.
14.
That one for 14
And
yards
the
and another
Cardinal
first.
First down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Check.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner Murray being chased out left. He'll run it. And he's got this inside the 10 to
Murray
the
on
9
the
before
keeper.
he's out of bounds. He'll
Out of
wind up
bounds,
getting 9
down at the
after tucking it and
9-yard line.
running, so it'll leave
It's a
him
gain
with
of
2nd
9.
and a yard.
Brings up
Line of
2nd
scrimmage to
and
the
a yard.
9, 2nd and about a yard. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Kenyon Drake,
They
the
give him
ball
2
carrier.
yards there as they're set up now
Tremaine
with a
Edmonds
1st and
on the
goal.
tackle.
You were
First
telling me
and
this
goal
yesterday. This is
at the
exactly what they
7-yard
want to
line.
do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily
And he'll take this
Murray's
one in
pass.
for the
Complete to
Arizona
Kenyon Drake.
touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
Zane
And the
Gonzalez
Cardinals
lining up
have
for the
taken
extra
the
point.
early lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys
kick
out
is
wide, they
good.
forgot about him out of the backfield.
Makes
That's a really
score,
good point
Cardinals
because you've
7,
got to communicate,
Bills
and
nothing.
oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
Buffalo
line.
offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked
Allen's
off by
pass.
Byron Murphy.
Intercepted
And they
by
are
the
going to set up
Cardinals.
shop at the
They'll take over
40-yard
1st
line.
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. On the slant, complete to
Murray's
Hopkins.
pass. Complete to
It'll be a
DeAndre
pickup of
Hopkins.
10 yards. And
10
that'll bring up
yards
a
on the
second
pickup.
and just about a
It's
few
second
inches
and
here.
inches. At the Bills' 30-yard
Running,
line.
it's Drake. And he'll lose yardage.
10 yards
Brought down at
Drake
the
on the
32.
carry.
They go
Tremaine
backwards
Edmonds
there
on
2
the
yards, and
tackle.
2nd and 1 is now
A
3rd
loss
and
of 2
3.
yards.
When people
And
talk
it's
about plays being
third
blown up,
down.
that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th
A gain
down.
of 2 yards
And if you
on the
like
play.
defensive football,
Brings up
focus on the
4th
defensive
down.
end on this play. He does everything
Zane
exactly right.
Gonzalez on for
Reads the
field
play
goal.
and makes sure he
A
spills it for a small
47-yard
gain.
attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good.
Is
And
good.
the lead moves to 10 zip.
Makes the score Cardinals
So
10.
a good kick there to
Bills
polish off
nothing.
the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always
Zane
talk about
Gonzalez
finishing a
to
drive
kick
with a
off for
kick.
Arizona.
2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This one fielded at the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will
The Bills
set up
take
shop
over
at the
first and
23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard
The Bills come to the
line.
line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be
That's
stern
good
with him. But
for a
whatever it's going to take to get the
Buffalo
message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in
First and
jeopardy.
10
A
at the
big
40-yard
gainer there on the
line.
catch and run, 37 yards. Here's Allen to throw it. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your
Drake, the ball
quarterback, hey, I'm
carrier.
available, he's
Tackle
trusting
made
that
at the
you are.
16-yard
In this
line.
case, he was
1
not,
yard gain.
and it turned into
Brings up
disaster for
2nd
them.
and 9.
Play fake. Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And
Murray's
past the 40
pass.
before he's
Complete
out
to
of
Max
bounds.
Williams.
25 yards there
It's
on the
a gain
catch
of
and run.
25 yards. First down, Arizona.
10-0 the score after one on EA
Score,
Sports.
Cardinals 10. Bills nothing.
Let's go. Let's do this. You better be afraid of me.
On first down, Drake. And he'll work it across midfield inside the
Kenyon
45.
Drake on the carry.
15 more
He's
there,
brought
and they're
down
on a
by
roll. It's another
Tre'Davious
first
White.
down.
A gain
So
of
first
15.
and 10 now in
First
Buffalo
down,
territory at the 44-yard line. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first
Drake
down
again, the ball
run, and that'll
carrier.
bring up 2nd and
Taken
7.
down at the 41.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly
It's
a
a pickup of
win-win, but if
3.
you're on offense, you'll
Brings up
take that kind of a
2nd and
run,
7.
all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw,
Murray
he
on
chucks
the
this one
keeper.
away from harm.
Thrown to
Incomplete.
the sideline and
Now it's 3rd
incomplete.
down.
Well, I like that
It's
right there.
third
Not only was it the
down
right play,
and
throwing it away
7
like that,
yards
frankly,
to
I
go.
think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right, and he'll just toss it away.
Murray on the
So
keeper.
he throws it away, and that brings up
Incomplete
4th
on the
down.
throwaway.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Murray's
How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Down right around the 25.
The ball carried by the wide receiver.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing again, Murray. Now he's flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Open man is Kirk, complete. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline? Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And able to find John Brown. The 30, past the 20, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown. 76 yards. And the Bills have cut it to within a score.
For the extra point.
Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Daniels on the return. Oh, a good return up past
At their own 31-yard
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
4 yards that pick up, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Murray now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Drake. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
To Kenyon Drake.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st down, Arizona.
They'll run with Drake. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
He was brought down.
2 yards on the pickup there.
Line.
It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the
2nd and 8.
defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Hey, check 24, watch 24.
Murray throwing complete there to Hopkins. And he will reach the
Murray's
5-yard
pass
line before
complete
going
to
out of
DeAndre
bounds.
Hopkins.
23 yards
First
on
and
the
goal
play.
at the 5-yard line.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Shotgun now from Murray. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up
Murray
incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Murray. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Singletary. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Devin Singletary.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Pecco on the stop.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
That's good.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
At the 12-yard
It's a gain of 34. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown. John Brown. Touchdown. 2 catches, Bills. 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
The Bills are lining up
and
for
now Sean McDermott's
conversion.
made the call. They'll go for 2.
You can't block. 5 wide. SOS. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
From the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out right. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now.
16. Bills 15.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Daniels on the return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Murray's pass
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
From midfield, here's Allen. Flush to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Flushed out right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down. The Bills passing game, getting him down the field. They've got another first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run. And
he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Zach Moss as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. To throw again, Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's the end
first
of the
half
first
in
half.
the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
16.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Here we go. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. I'm going to come back.
Murray now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Murray off play action. He'll buy some time right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Out to his left. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals
Murray's
touchdown.
pass complete to number 13,
Christian Kirk. 47
Touchdown,
yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this
His
game.
kick is good.
Gonzalez able
That
to tack
ties the
on the
game
PAT.
at 23
And that
all.
will tie our game here in the third.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
On play action, Allen. They'll roll him out right. Man open left side is Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
1st and 10 at
So
the
now then, the big
27-yard
play
line.
has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Allen's pass.
Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick.
They'll take
Well,
over
Brandon, this is a former
and 10
first-round pick, and he's
at
been a
their
bit of a
own
disappointment in his
20-yard
career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And he's got it past the
Kenyon
30
Drake, the
before
ball
he's hit and
carrier.
dropped. The
Jordan
drive
Poyer
starting with
on
a
the
first
tackle.
down, 11 yards on that
A gain
pickup.
of 11 on the play.
How many times do we say in this
First
game
down,
that speed
Cardinals.
kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down.
Kenyon
That's some
Drake
of the
on the
benefits of
carry.
that speed, not just outrunning
Taken
people in the
down at the
secondary.
41.
That led to a really
It's a
nice
gain of
game.
10.
Back-to-back
And the
good
Cardinals
plays have them
first
on the
down.
move on first down. They'll run on first down. Drake, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage
Kenyon
back
Drake,
at the
ball
40.
carrier.
He'll lose a
He
yard
was
there, and
taken
it's
down
2nd and
behind the
11.
line of scrimmage. A
They
loss
went with
of
the
a yard.
run-pass option,
Brings
and
up
I don't know if the
2nd and
option
11
really mattered there
at the
because the
40-yard
defense was
line.
ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when
Now Drake loses the football.
Murray's pass complete to Kenyon Drake. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he is out of bounds,
Murray
but not
on the
before he's
keeper.
inside the 30. The
It's a
keeper
gain of
there turning
23
into a big
yards.
play of 23
First
yards,
down,
and it moves the
Arizona.
sticks. On play action, it's Murray. Steps away. And he's going to keep it here. Give him a couple on the
Murray
scramble.
on the
It's
keeper.
2nd down.
so many times we
2
talk about
yards
having
on the
good
pickup.
eye discipline
It's
when you're
2nd
playing
and
defense,
8
making sure your
at the
eyes are in the proper
24-yard
place
line.
on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the gun, Murray escaping the pressure right. Hard throw, incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back.
Zane
That one ended up
Gonzalez on for
incomplete.
the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0.
26.
Another drive bogs down, but for the fourth time, they're able to escape with 3 points.
And this last one gives them the lead, so that's a good thing. And they've needed every one of these field goals. But it has to feel good to them to know that confidence is there. If we do bog down, they'll give us 3 points.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10. At their own
The Bills come to the line to start
line.
their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's caught left side by John Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 30 yards.
At the 20-yard line.
48, Mike. Half. Go, we got this. Kill.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's good.
A 5-yard gain, and now they'll set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Check 48's the Mike. Check 48's the Mike.
From the gun, Allen steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Thrown away. And
Yeah, that one
incomplete.
sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On second down now, Singletary. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Defense wins championships, baby. Mike, check. 59.
They'll look to run with Singletary. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, but it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
The line of scrimmage.
And the field goal ties it, but you're down here knocking on the door. What are you doing?
Did you hear the way you just said that?
Kind of.
Yeah.
With hesitance?
Yes, that means you don't want to kick the field goal, and I don't think they do either. They need to go ahead and get these points now and get an advantage and not tie it up. It'll feel like a big disappointment if they just kick the field goal right here.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Bills have retaken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Sliding out of the pocket. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20.
Let's get that swagger, y'all.
All the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Cardinals 28. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
On the carry.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
Murray sacked. A loss of 6 yards.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier.
That's the end.
Now they're out there again to try once more. Back now in Buffalo.
28.
This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And able to find Kirk complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Down by Micah Hyde. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted a 3rd of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd down and 12. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The kick is good.
So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy, and they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Singletary again. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Singletary. Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's
the Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Allen. And that is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Get in the weight room. Get in the...
Allen going to go on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to find Diggs. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Allen's throw is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Allen's throw into the hands of Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. He's going deep for Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown, 34 yards. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Bills.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
So after the INT, it's Allen rolling to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Gain on the play. And the Cardinal
Murray now on first down. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there at a first down. On first down, it's Drake. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Murray's pass.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Throwing is Murray on third down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Shotgun now for Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Murray
13,
able to connect with Christian Kirk.
Touchdown,
And the Cardinals
Arizona.
draw a bit closer.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? One by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
Bills 43.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
I just grab a nugget when I can.
And the Bills are going to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. What? Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Taken down and sacked.
Hassan Reddick in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
The tackle made back at
so after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his left. Room to run inside the 40. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Murray. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Murray's
agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Switch. Hey, switch gears. Motion. Hey, home. Mike, 48. Here we go. Check, 48's the Mike. Check.
Allen to throw. And that's caught by Beasley.
That's good for a
And he'll be
Buffalo
touched down here, but
Bills.
not before he does pick up the first.
1st and 10 at
That
the
was a
32-yard line.
backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. And he can't get a throw off. He's
The
taken
quarterback
down.
sacked.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Taken down.
Man,
back
he
at the
got in there
42.
so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
They go right back to Singletary. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
For the Bills field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Check 59, Mike. Mike. Mike to 59.
Rabbit. Mike, check.
To throw is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he completes it to the tight end Knox. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Being chased out left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Cardinals,
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Name on my crowd, got 1,000 in the back. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max March out with the polo. Like my style, don't you? Nights like this, I wish I was richer. On my get down with me, down with me, down with me. Ooh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Ooh, down with me, down with me, down with me. Ooh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cab. So many couches I cried. Shout out Zaza, Tree Tree, and shout classy. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And here's Lewis. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
No chance. Check three.
Rodgers now on first down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Rodgers
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 75 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll drop to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6
Wilson's
across the 30 to the 31.
To Chris Carson.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. 54.
Wilson. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Christian Kirksey coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Will Dissly.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
First down, Seattle.
Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. 2 running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run with Carson, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Seattle.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here's Lewis. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Rodgers on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Flush to his right. He'll run it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the move to his left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge for the play he just made.
And you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They'll roll him out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Through one quarter, 9-7 our score.
9, Packers 7.
Bandit, watch twist. Watch the twist.
25, check 25.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete.
Rodgers on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete.
They'll
It's
try
now
again from the
2nd and
36
10.
on 2nd and 10.
I smell fear.
Throwing again. Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there, getting him the first.
That's good.
Certainly
for a
making his
Green
presence felt in
Bay
both the pass
Packer.
and the run game. He's having an impact.
First and
Yeah,
10
his
at the
first carry of the
46-yard
game right
line.
there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Packers
So from Seahawk
first down.
territory now, it's first and 10,
at the
right
40-yard
at the
line.
40.
Y'all playing the wrong football. 49, check 49, check 49.
Rodgers' throw is taken in
Rodgers
by
pass.
Jones.
Complete
They'll
to
contain
Aaron
him
Jones.
to just 4. Second down.
4 yards
From
on
the 37, they work on second and 6.
At the Seahawks 37-yard line.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
All that side. Underground.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flushed out right. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Let's get out.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers hitting Alan Lazard. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Conversion.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2
Makes the
more.
score Packers 15, Seahawks 9.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to
Seahawks
about the
take over
23.
first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end
Chris
with a kick.
Carson on the
Most of
carry.
them wanted to end with a PAT,
The tackle
right?
made by
In this
Kevin
case, a
King.
field goal, they'll take it. Way better
gain
than the
of 31
alternative,
yards.
which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met
First
fan
down,
bases that
Seahawks.
wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Past the 20. And all the way in, touchdown
Chris
Seattle.
Carson, the ball carrier.
Chris Carson
Touchdown,
with his
Seattle.
second touchdown
Jason
here in this
Myers
first
for the
half.
extra point.
And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and through
Makes
by
the score
Myers.
Seahawks
And with it, his
16.
guys take the lead here by a
Packers
point.
15. Jason
And after the
Myers
touchdown,
to
here's
kick off for
Myers to
Seattle.
boot it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Here we go again. Here we go again. 24's the... Hey, quit talking about it and bring it.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He lets it fly for Lockett, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
He's tackled at
back-to-back
the 7-yard
nice
line.
plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Now it's Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
From the 5-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
For the field goal, a 29-yard attempt.
Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Here we go. Hey.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Rodgers. Flush to his right. And incomplete.
Rodgers on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again. Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
He's got the hook up to Lazard. The 20. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now a timeout taken.
First
Perhaps a
and goal
chance
at
for
the
one more
5-yard line.
quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
He's checking. Crash. Shift.
Now Jones. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
He was taken
And
down
offensively,
by
they'll
Bobby
take the
Wagner.
timeout with 6 seconds
No gain
left in
on
the
play.
second quarter.
Leads to second and goal at the 5-yard line.
On second and goal, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's the end
And
of
that'll
the
do it
first
for the
half.
end of the second
With the
quarter.
score, Seahawks
This is the
16,
NFL, and it's on EA
Packers
Sports.
15.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome
Mason
everyone
Crosby
back
to
for
kick off
quarter
for
number
Green Bay.
3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And this carries into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own
Coming to the line here to
22-yard
begin their
line.
next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Wilson's
and they're able
pass
to work this to the
complete
25
to David
before it's
Moore.
all said and done.
A gain of
That one good
37
for
yards.
37 yards.
And the
So into
Seahawks
Packer
first
territory
down.
now. Here's first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Watch the curl. 24 is the mic.
From the gun, Wilson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one
Wilson's
away,
pass
incomplete.
Incomplete on the
Now that'll
throwaway.
bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
An incomplete
at the
pass leads to
25-yard
second
line.
and 10 from the 25.
Mike's by four.
Throwing again, Wilson.
Here I come again.
Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it. Wilson hit. It's loose.
Number
It's
3,
out fumble.
Russell Wilson
But this
on the
will
keeper.
fortunately wind
A
up
fumble
out of
on the play.
bounds. Give
Out
him
of
7 there on the
bounds.
tuck
The
and run,
offense
and they're in
retains
better shape
possession.
now for third. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face third and short. Here's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It's Preston Smith.
Russell Wilson
He gets the sack there.
A loss
Brandon,
of
more often
7
than not, you'd
yards.
say they've had his number,
it's
and we can
fourth
count them up
down.
so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what?
field goal
He's still been
is
able to make
good.
some plays, and right now they have
Makes
a
the
lead.
score, Seahawks
Well, looking at it from a
19.
defensive perspective, that
Packers
keeps the deficit very,
15.
very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad
Jason
job on the
Myers to
defensive
kick
side.
off
I
for
would say that
Seattle.
you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he's able to get it across the
Packers
20
take
to the
over first and
25-yard
10
line.
At their own
The
25-yard
Packer
line.
offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
and I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Flush to his right. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense.
33,
Instead,
Aaron
he thought to
Jones, the
himself,
ball
I'm a
carrier.
quarterback. I've got to
He
throw
was
it.
tackled at
He
the
bailed out the
46-yard
defense
line.
with that incompletion.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And that's complete to Lewis. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
34-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And a short gain down to about the
Aaron
33.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Making the
taken
stop
down
that
by
time,
Bobby
Bobby
Wagner.
Wagner. Ball
1
at the
yard
33,
gain. Brings
second
up
and 9.
second and 9. On on the Seahawks' 33-yard line.
Check 6 guy.
Right there. Right there.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
Incomplete.
They need to get this to the 24
It's now
on third down.
And 9 yards to go.
From the gun, Rodgers. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, 33 yards. And the Packers have retaken the lead. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Packers 22, Seahawks 19.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
54's Mike. Check. 114. 54. I'm not ready.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Operating from the gun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
54. Mike's 54. Oh, here we go. Oh, check 24.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. Flushed out right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Carson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Carson, the Seahawk ball carrier.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that.
And he's going to be taken down here.
Russell Wilson,
a sack back at the 32.
Loss of 7
Brandon, I
yards.
think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Chris Carson.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brings up 4th down.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle.
Is good.
And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
22.
So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Going
Aaron
down
Jones
back at the
on the
28.
carry.
Officially, it's a
Brought down behind the
1-yard
line of
loss.
scrimmage.
That's going to bring up second
It's a
and
loss of
11.
a yard. Brings up 2nd and
On
11.
play action.
At
Now
the
Rodgers.
28-yard line.
He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And
Rodgers
give him
pass.
6 yards here
Complete
as he
to
stopped near the
Mercedes
35 at the 34.
It's a gain of 6.
6 yards is the
Brings
pickup,
up
and that'll
3rd
lead to a
and
3rd
6.
down.
Jumbo! Mike 50. Mike 50. I'm here all day. 50's the Mike.
From the gun, Rodgers. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Rodgers on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete. It's
Tie game,
4th down.
4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Bring it. Mike's 50.
Mike's 50.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Seahawks.
14.
Play action. Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Nothing open
Wilson
downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. That'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. To throw again. Wilson flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. The Seahawks on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Rolling to his right. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Wilson's pass complete
Will
to
Dissly
Will Dissly.
there to make the grab.
Seattle.
And the Seahawks
Jason
are going to take the
Myers for
lead.
extra point.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away
The
from
kick
it and
is
keeping the
good.
play alive. And I think he did it
Makes the
with the
score
idea that his
Seahawks
tight end would find his
29.
way free in the end zone,
Packers
and his confidence
22.
was rewarded.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here's Lewis. And he'll be out of bounds
The
here
Packers
just past the
take over
20-yard
first and
line.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He'll get this to Lazard. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers, he'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he slips up past the 45
Aaron
before being
Jones.
tackled.
That's good.
When we
for
see
a
another
Green
great performance
Bay
like this out of
Packer.
Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only
First and
FBS
10
offer
at
was
the
a walk-on at
48-yard
Illinois.
line.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
That's good.
An
for a
explosive
Green Bay
38-yard
Packer.
pickup. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down just shy
Brad, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's fourth down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Brings up 4th and goal.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on the play of the game now, 4th and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game at 29. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
2nd and 7.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson looking left side. That's caught by Moore.
Wilson's pass.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
8-yard pickup.
That one a first down pickup of 8. So
down.
from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
24 is the mic.
Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Wilson to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Thrown to the sideline. And
they've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing now is Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Moore.
Wilson's
the Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Third down.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 30. 20, and he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run, 76 yards. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Big stop, G. Big stop. Backer.
Again, it's Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
That's good.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Jamal Williams in the final minute. And the Packers have moved out in front.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, no, man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on that sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Wilson.